about why you think it was important for you and other men on campus to organize this event. What's the significance for men to put something like this on?
I think especially for the Greek community, and the reason that we were behind this, for men, for Greek men especially, there's a stereotype that surrounds us as being the ones that commit the sexual assault, say at fraternity houses. A lot of this happens at other universities. As far as reports go, you don't get a lot of it from here. I'm sure it does happen. Once again, a lot of sexual assault cases go unreported. That's just the case of the matter. So I think for us, and to create this global awareness, or at least this awareness at Grand Valley, and to have men do it, just promotes a more positive stigma instead of a negative stigma about Greek life and about our role in gender society.
Okay. Kevin, do you have any sort of expectations or maybe hope for outcomes, what you'd like to see happen as a follow-up to this in terms of what the men who came out tonight, whether or not, how this might change what they do in the future?
Right, definitely. I think that the fact that Grand Valley is starting an actual men's program here is probably something that I would hope at least a couple of men walk away from and join and become a part of. To kind of start building that education, it's something relatively new here on campus to have a specific group that's going to be dedicated to educating males about all of this, and being allies, as well as recognizing that we do have sexual assault and sexual problems of our own. And that's really my biggest hope, is that this is kind of the beginning of hopefully a long future of men being involved at Grand Valley on this topic and about sexual assault and awareness.
Okay, great. What about how has your involvement in this personally, influenced or changed you?
I think actions in this case speak a lot louder than words. To me right now, what I can say, the words aspect of it, is that I have more of a keen knowledge of what's going on around campus and what's going on around me. I have two older sisters, so to me I feel like I grew up a little bit more well-rounded in that aspect, but there's this uber masculinity that I think exists especially in our community, and so now for me, I'm going to tone back a little bit more and understand. I'm going to definitely be more observant of the ads that you see on TV, the stuff that you look at in daily life, and probably it's going to prompt me to speak up more when I hear people use derogatory terms to explain women. And it goes just against guys as well. I mean, though this focus is walk a mile in her shoes, walk a mile in his shoes at the same time, I see it there where, hey, I'm turning around and calling someone a derogatory term that isn't appropriate. It's just not fair to anybody. So I think it encompasses more than just women, but yeah.
Okay. Kevin, do you have any thoughts about what this has meant for you personally to be involved in this?
Definitely. Like Sean, I have an older sibling as well, or an older sister as well. And unfortunately, in middle school, she did experience a form of sexual assault. And it wasn't actually until a couple of years ago that I was actually informed of that. So it was kind of a good role for me, I guess, to let her know that I was there to support her, even though at the time I really had no idea. So I really think that helped me out a lot.
Great, good.